Hello, everyone, and
Right.
welcome to a new episode of Gaming with Game Devs. And I'm Matthias from the GDWC here, and with us today we are having three game devs and three games. I'll start off with explaining what the GDWC is. GDWC, or the Game Development World Championship, is a worldwide, the biggest game competition for game developers, where game developers from all over the world come together and compete for prizes in different categories. Um, but gaming with game devs we do once a week on Thursdays right now, and there we are playing games and we are interviewing the devs behind those games. And today we have Nine Witches Family Disruption here by In Disruption. Hello, Diego.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for the invitation.
And later we will also watch Mindseas by Kamina Dimension and Malmur by Ziegler Game Dev. But yeah, let's start off with the first game for today.
Yes.
And yeah, before we actually start, I want to tell everyone that the GWC 2020 awards will be held the 1st of March. And down here you can also see our sponsors for. But yeah, so let's start off with Diego over here from In Disruption. Can you tell me a little bit about your game?
Well, Nine Witches Family Disruption is basically an adventure game with a strong feeling of a point-and-click adventure. But our idea was to make the game a bit more modern and very playable with gamepads, because point and clicks we want to target consoles, so we made a special job of adapting the controls so that the game can be played smoothly in consoles too, because point and click is it's not very easy to play with a gamepad. So it's an adventure game. It's very crazy. We did it. We use all our indie power. So we never thought about the market, what people, players are going to think about. So we use a lot of freedom and fun. Was very fun for us to create the game. And it's an adventure game during 1944, the ends of the World War II, and happens in Norway against
Okay,
the Nazis.
that was interesting for you to say that, like, point and clicks are for mouse controllers usually, because like I felt better with control with this game, so I'm using a controller. So you have really done good work to fit this with every platform, it seems.
Yeah,
Have you played it, or it is the first time?
I played a little bit. I want to
Okay.
be like because I think it gets boring if I know too much about the game for the audience. So I know the first steps, what to do, but not after that. So yeah,
Yes, Anna.
World War II settings, right?
Yeah, but the game starts very as the game progresses. Every chapter is crazy than the other one, and it starts very correct, very correct, but then it degenerates as the game progresses, and you will find a lot of crazy things and stuff, and fourth world situations, the breaking the fourth wall situations a lot.
Yeah, it was nice to see that you had a lot of like language options in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, it has Chinese, modern and traditional. Sorry, traditional and simplified. Sorry, Spanish, Portuguese, English, of course, German, French, Russian. Japanese is coming close on April.
Oh. Yeah, it was surprising to see, like, especially like as an indie game. Usually it's the English language, and that's what they
Yeah.
just go with that.
All right. I can really feel, the vibes of those like old school adventure games in this as well. I watched when Auntie was playing, and I also watched a lot of trailers for this. So I think this kind of, how to say, like a mix between the Monkey Island games maybe a bit, and also the Indiana Jones games, because of the World War kind of theme. And were there big influences when you made this, or is it just me
Yeah.
that is?
No. Yeah, it's a common comment about a lot of players that they have the feeling of Monkey Islands. We never intended to copy or to give that sensation, but the real thing is that I will turn 50 tomorrow. So Pablo and I, which are the main designers of this, grew up playing LucasArts games. So it's natural for us. We design in this way. We grew up with this, so this is not by any way forced design situation. It's natural for us, and we have in common life the same humor we added to the game.
Yeah, it was
I
especially the
definitely
humor.
like to. Yeah, yeah, we were saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised, by the way. I told you I know the first steps. So I was plugging the phone. Last time when I did that, the phone was ringing right away, but not this time. So it seems that I didn't know the first steps that well.
We also,
Can you tell, yeah.
yes, go.
Can you tell something about the Japanese influence? This is happening in Germany, right? This story.
Yeah, the main character, the two main characters. One is Akiro, which is the Japanese one, the one we are controlling right now, and he's from Japan. He escaped from the army and moved to Europe, to London. And the other one is the professor, who is a Russian professor, who also escaped to London. No escape. The professor, he moved to London. They are the partners. Akiro, the professor is paraplegic, and Akiro helps him with all the physical tasks and take care of him. And the professor has special abilities to talk with the dead.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, now it's telling telephone is ringing.
All right.
I try to go this slowly if somebody wants to read. Who am I?
So you said we are. This is the Japanese character, and he's in London right now.
Yeah,
London, yeah.
And
they
then
live
switches to.
in a mansion, in a residence, the Krakowicz residence in London.
I have to let the professor know. Okay.
One important thing is always examining everything. Try to examine the picture of professors.
Oh yeah. And this is the last part I remember how to, or know how to do. Yeah, I really love this. Like when the professor is in a trance, his body is clinically dead.
Uh-huh. Oh, you woke him up. All right, here we go.
Yeah, we find a lot of toilet humor in it.
So, is this the? Do we have the full version out there already, or
Yes,
have you
the,
launched?
the game the game came out on December 4 for Steam, GOG, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. It's in all basically it's in all platforms, available in all platforms.
Oh. And how has the feedback been for this game? I mean,
Well, I don't have a lot of data, still a lot of data. So I'm waiting the publisher report, but what we have is the Steam from data from Steam, and really we have a very positive feedback on all the comments. Now it's rated as very positive. We have around 70 comments,
yeah, I can see that.
without counting the reviewers. So a total of 100 comments or something like that.
Yeah.
We basically aiming people 30 years or more. That was our target. And we also added a simplified inventory. It's pretty simple, the game. We didn't added complex things like in classical point-and-click adventures. We want to introduce more people to the genre.
Yeah, I remember playing those, like all the point and click games. They could be really, really hard and really sort of
Yeah,
really weird to figure out the puzzles because they were written in such a way that that they made no sense. Maybe.
yeah,
so, so it was like you were, just trying different things until you, by mistake, got something right, and that.
yeah. Yeah, that's the cliche of point and clickers. Like, some games do it badly. Like, you just get lucky when you move forward because the logic it's not just there. Like, they have gone too far. But this game has really, I mean, logic. Like I was using the fan to make the fire go bigger and so on. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you will find several crazy puzzles as the game progresses, but they are crazy, but they always have a logic on the back. So you can always figure out what you have to do, more or less,
yeah,
as you did with the fun.
yeah.
But I don't want to spoil, but they are a bit crazy.
Okay, I'm curious. So for me and for the viewers, you have to play the game to
Yep.
see what he means. Go
The
on
story-
with my life.
The story is really original.
Yeah.
We always aim to the story. We choose to use pixelated graphics to keep our.
I was lucky.
Yeah,
I
you took
didn't know the key was there. Sorry, I interrupted you, but I was so
No.
surprised. I was
No, I was
expecting
telling that we decided to use pixelated art because we love pixel art and it's also easy to produce. But we love the art, and all our efforts were focused on the script, on the story. But the artist, who's Bruno Ferrari, did a great work, as the native resolution of this art is 320 by 180.
Oh,
So you are seeing that art zoomed 6 times.
okay. I didn't realize that. But now when you say it, of course I can see it.
right. Okay.
Oh, the music is changing.
Yeah, the music has been sort of minimalistic. We
Yeah.
noticed, and also with the sounds, that's probably like a conscious choice as well.
Yes, we did a minimalist music because we don't want to all the time that you heard the music, and we don't want to have a great too much strong presence on the game. So it's always on the back playing. Sometimes when there is action part or some important hits moment, raises the volume and the mood changes a bit. But in general, you will always find on the background.
And I don't know if it's just me, but I have certain like Twin Peaks vibe coming from this game slightly. I don't know if you have watched the series, but just how I feel the atmosphere.
This
For
is like
some
the
reason.
hotel in Twin Peaks, you know.
Yeah.
Same
It
color.
Kind of
has 9
mystery.
chapters. There are 9 chapters on the game, the full game.
Oh,
Oh, now it totally changed. All right. Yeah, I read that in your description you called it an occult adventure game, and so we're gonna see some of that as well. Some kind of weird rituals
hand
over here.
closer. Oh, my controller was shaking when Bondarka was laughing. I like the language.
Yeah, that, as you said in the beginning, you know, having it being an indie game, it's probably a freedom, you know. Then I can see that, you know, different characters talk a little bit like, let's say, have a little bit like stronger expressions like this over here.
Yeah, it has solid humor. It has crude humor. You will find some people will get disgusted with that, but if the humor works, that kind of works for you, you will have a really great time. Other people maybe get scared. Some people get scared.
It seems to be working with us. So fun to see. You never know what's going to happen next with the dialogue. So I usually talk more with these streams, but I'm following the dialogue so closely right now. Caldio, yeah. Because
Oh, that's a weird name.
sometimes, especially like nowadays in video games, the dialogue just is like, those are creepy people, like clones or something. Yeah, I forgot what I was about to say. Those people came out of nowhere.
The first 2 chapters are mostly introductory and set up the story and give you the context. Then the game is not so linear, and you will find a lot of location and an open town to explore. But the story is very complex, has a lot of components, and it's hard. We needed to set up everything so you can understand the whole thing.
Okay, so if we just open some kind of portal here to...
This curse coming from the portal. Oh.
So you said this game, you know, it contains 9 different chapters, or are those chapters like over a couple of games, or is in this one?
No, the whole game is composed of 9 chapters.
Okay, all right. As he was telling us, there was some kind of flashback or something like that.
Yeah. This is a big story. I'm trying to wrap my head around the story at the moment. Oh, part 2.
Yeah, here we have a classic one as well when you're traveling. We're almost home.
It's a violent shake. Okay. Oh, the plane is shaking. Found the notebook. Oh. Oh my god, sorry, the dialogue is so catching my attention a lot right now. So.
Yeah, just laughing. We're playing a game and they're talking about like stomach disease over here.
Yeah, like there are games where you can talk with other people when you play those, and this is not one of those games for me at least. Like this grabs your attention a lot. That's a good thing. Switch between. Oh, so yeah, there are plenty of characters. Yeah, you were talking a little bit before about this mechanics. Like they have different skill sets, right?
Yep. Yes. Yeah, Kuro basically does all the physical tasks, and Professor can't move. So.
Yeah, that's obvious. I didn't realize he cannot open the door. Prefer not to. Okay. Yeah.
We also like the idea of anti-heroes. We want to create different characters, and we always avoid the Hollywood cliches in the whole game.
I love the idea. I mean, for me, I think I will make some people angry when I say this, but the most boring hero is the Superman. Because he's too powerful and everything. And, that kind of anti-hero thing is my thing. Weak people doing big things.
Yeah, and what is happening to me is that when I go to the cinema and you see a movie, a superhero movie, you know all what's going to happen. All the parts are structured, all the same things, and you always have the hero is going to be defeated, and then he will back. And the females part of the hero.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I think we always wanted to avoid.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this feels like a story that hasn't been told before.
Now, that's for sure, because you will find a lot of strange things and crazy, really crazy and unexpected.
Yeah, I recommend this game to the viewers. This is not the most action-packed game, so you have to try this for yourself to get the feel of this game. That's how I believe.
Uh-huh.
How's your health? I'm very good. Yeah.
Oh, is the shaking getting like better sometimes and worse?
Yeah,
Seems
it's
like
just the turbulence, at least right now.
Yeah. All right.
Milkshake.
We like ice cream, so we use ice cream names.
All right. So
Like,
we have a couple of minutes left. Do you want to tell the viewers today where we can find this game, where where we can get it, and where we can find you and your company and everything
Well,
like this? Like,
yep. Language is available in all platforms. You can find it on Steam, GOG, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. Our company is in disruption.com, and you can follow the game and our Twitter account, which is 9witches game. Ask whatever you want. Find our web page too from there. But the main contact channel would be Twitter.
all right, perfect. And do you
Yeah.
want to tell the audience what's up right now? What do you have
Well, we are
going on?
Yeah, we're working on another adventure, but it's different from this. It's very serious, so a little sad, and a story about a clown. We are waiting for how Languages performs, and if everything goes well, we have a sequel on the desk ready to be developed.
okay, so it sounds like at least some people are going to stay alive at the end of this this story. If you're gonna have a sequel, or
Well, if
maybe
you
not.
never
Who
know.
knows? Actually, maybe it's totally about different people.
Yeah,
Oh.
or you never. It's maybe in an other kind of life. All
Yeah,
right.
Thanks for coming here. It was nice to have you here. We have our next